now we are going to work in the frosting. I'm continue working with my 5mm hook. We're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to chain 21 stitches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 21. Skip the first stitch here. We skip this, and we are going to make 20 single crochet until we reach the end of the row. A single crochet in every stitch until we reach the end of the row. I reached my end of my row with 20 single crochet, and for the second row chain 1, turn your work, and in the first we are going to do an increase. So we are going to work in the back loop only, as we did in the base. So every stitch have 2 loops here. This is the front, this is the back loop. We're not going to work, going to work in 2 loops, but only in the back. So working in the back loop, we're going to make in the first stitch an increase, which means 2 single crochet in the next, 2 single crochet in the first same stitch. And now we are going to make a single crochet for the next 17 stitches. A single crochet for the next 17 stitches. I made my 17 stitches until now. In the 2 last stitches I'm gonna make a decrease. I'm gonna put the hook in the next stitch, wrap the yarn, put the hook in the last stitch, wrap again the yarn. We'll have 3 loops in the hook, and pull through all 3 stitches. And that's how we're going to do our frosting. This is gonna be our increase row, and this our decrease row. If you decide to work with one color, you continue your work. But if you want to work with 2 colors, here's the time to put your second color. Okay, let's so we make a slip knot in the next color, and we just join with the previous. We leave the green, our first color. We leave it, and we start working with our second color. But if you work with one, continue working with your first color. We chain. Now we don't chain because we put the second color, so this is our chain. And now this is our decrease row. So we put the yarn in the first stitch, we put it in the second, and we pull the yarn through all 3 stitches, and now I'm going to make a single crochet for every next 17 stitches. I came to the end of my last row, and I'm gonna finish it with a decrease. This is my decrease side, and this is the increase. I came to the end of my last row, and to finishing I'm going to make my last decrease. Okay, now we have 22 rows, but if you work with 2 colors, you have to make 1 more row, because when we are going to sew our frosting, we don't like to have too much of one color. So we are going to do 1 more row with our second color. But if you work with 1 color, you stop here in 22 row. So I have to crochet 1 more row. So I finally have 23 rows, not 24. Okay, I'm finished my last row, and I'm gonna fasten off, but I need a piece of yarn a little bit big, because we are going to sew this part. Cut the yarn and fasten off. And cut your first color too. Cut this yarn and where's my needle? Okay, here it is. Fasten off your first color and secure it. With a knot. We don't mind of the remaining yarns, because we are going to hide them in the frosting. What we have to do now is to sew this part, the edges of this part, with the help of our needle. We are going to sew them like a cube. Turn your part and sew them like this. Sew the edges. With the help of the needle. Sew this part from the top to the end. Okay, I'm done with sewing my part here, and now I hide the remaining yarns inside the cube. Not hide, just put them inside, and as before, as we pass the yarn with the needle around the little circle in the base, you remember here, we are going to do the same thing in this circle, in this hole. We are going to pass the yarn. You don't mind to do this perfectly. Just pull the yarn through the part, through the hole of this part. of our project. Do this roundly. Put the yarn without counting. And now pull the yarn to close the hole, like this. Oh, this yarn is outside. I have to put them inside. Okay, and I'm going to pull the yarn again. Secure it. Secure the yarn. Sew the up part a little bit. And when you do this, we pass the yarn through the edge, through the top, and we cut the yarn from the bottom. Put the remaining yarns inside and make the same thing to the bottom, which means pass the yarn around the bottom of the frosting, all over around the hole, to close the hole of the bottom as we close the top. It's so easy. We don't have to count any stitches. We just put a needle in any stitch, pull over the yarn to close the hole, secure the yarn, secure the yarn, make a knot to secure it well, cut the remaining yarn. We needed this. You decide which side of the frosting is the top and which is the bottom. It's up to you. Now we are going to give a shape to your frosting, and now we are going to sew it in the base. Okay, so we are going to sew it around roundly. We don't have to do perfect, because the yarn not be seen when we finished. We just gonna sew it. Sorry. With the red yarn, we are going to crochet the cherry for the top of our frosting. I don't change my hook, sorry. I'm continue using my 5mm hook. And for the cherry, not with a slip knot, we're starting with a magic circle. chain 1 to secure the circle, and in the circle we're going to do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one 6. Close the circle, and as we did with the base of the cupcake, we are going to crochet roundly without slip stitch 20 around. So we are going to do to work 6 single crochet, not increase, 6 single crochet, 1 single crochet in every stitch in a round. So 1 in the next, 1 in the next, my third one in the next, 4, 5, and 6. For the second round of my cherry, I'm doing exactly the same, which means 6 double crochet, 6 single crochet, 1 single crochet in every 6 next stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm gonna slip stitch 20 around because I ended my cherry. Fill your cherry with the yarn and fasten off. Leave a piece of yarn too. And fasten off. With a needle, we're going to make exactly the same thing. We're going to pull to get our yarn through all 6 stitches to close the hole. Now I'm going to pull the yarn to close the hole. Here is my little cherry. Now pass the yarn to the top. Pass the yarn to the top. Get off the needle. Make a knot here, about here. You can make it as tall as you want. Make another knot exactly up to our previous knot, until you want a third one. And now cut the yarn. Here. And this is our cherry. I sew my 3 parts together. I sew roundly the frosting to the top, and I sew my cherry on the top of the frosting. And here is my cupcake. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my new videos, and don't forget to like the video.